Hi, Ramon. Oh, yeah. I've lost an earring. I lose earrings so frequently. It's crazy how many earrings I lose. I always lose one earring. Lost one last night. I went out and I lost this opposite earring. Can't believe it. I haven't worn them in ages. I put them on and then I lose one. It's just I lose them all the time. Don't get it. Don't get it. I have one earring in today. So I'll cover this ear with hair and then one earring. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So, hello. Good morning, Heel. So this is what you are. This is what you are. Not any one thing in particular, but everything. You can't be found in the everything. There is just everything. And that is what is. Or that is what you are. Or that's all there is. Everything. What is happening. What's appearing. We imagine we are something here. And the sounds that are appearing to the cars driving past are out there. I am here and they're out there. The computer humming is over there. I am here. That's the dream that causes suffering in humans. That position of being somewhere, of being here, limited. That is duality. When the actual experience is that there's everything appearing. And you could include that they're not happening to anyone. But that's not really needed unless it feels that it's happening to someone. The actual reality is there's just what's happening. Full stop. There's just what's happening. And this is everything. What's happening is everything. This is the lover. This is what's felt to have been lost when separation began. A dream of someone began. Something felt lost or abandoned. And it's being looked for. But nothing was ever lost. Nobody was ever abandoned. That dream is of lostness or abandonment. That dream of someone is the loss. But there was never actually anything lost. There was never anything missing. Just as a dream began of someone being here. So that person, that dream person is trying to find home, trying to find that which is missing. And that's why I will never find it, because it's never been a truth. That's been a dream happening. What was lost or seemingly missing was this. What is happening? So it was never lost. So the problem then only exists for that dream person. That's when we began to feel real. So that dream reality of someone is appearing in this freedom. It is this freedom appearing as being lost, being as someone lost, but it's appearing here in this. But there's no real help for that dream, because it's a dream. It's not a reality. They can get help in the sense of, relaxing and learning things to help improve. There are things that can help the human. But the freedom, the home that is longed for, is here. It's what is. And it's not in time, not in improvement, not in a journey. It's here. It's beyond intimate. It's everything that's appearing. So I'm not really a teacher of anything. This is just an expression. It's an expression of this. Life is expressing as this. Screaming home. Oh, that's nice. So if home is everything that's appearing, this is it, then what's the problem? And I'm not saying hide the problem. If there's a problem, if there's a feeling of this isn't it, don't hide it and say, well, no, this is it. What is the problem? What wants to be expressed? What is missing? What's being looked for? This isn't about getting it right or wrong. It's just an exploration of this, or of the human, exploring what is wrong, what's the problem, what is happening, what is the suffering, what's the seeking, what's being looked for, what's missing. I used to think in being a teacher or being a speaker, you would have it. You would you would have it. Yeah, you would discover it. You would have it. You'd finally arrive at it. But this is it. What I am is everything. And you can imagine that I am to be someone that is everything. And it isn't. It isn't. There isn't anybody. When I say what I am is everything, it's not a person. It's that. That is everything. I am that. That is that. Everything is that. These words are that. The light is that. The computer is that. The chair is that. The breath is that. Everything is that. There is just that. So that I am that isn't someone, it's that is that. There is just that. Or there's just this. There is just nothing. There is just everything. That is the reality. And this is the waking up. Where it's felt as if there is a someone, you are someone, you exist as someone. And then that is explored and questioned. Not just in an intellectual manner, but it's explored energetically. It's a real opening. If the person is like this, if that's the sense of being a person, closed and limited, then awakening is like this, an opening. Okay, so maybe if you have any questions, you can message or call me on Skype. This is very awkward. I have to move. I have to move this. Oh. This energetic exploration happens by itself, does it not? Yeah, yeah, it's all happens. It all just happens. But it seems as if yeah, like what happened here. There was an attraction to certain speakers, and then there was a going to listen to them, go to talks, go to retreats. It may have felt as if I was doing that, but it was just happening. It was a happening. There was an attraction to it, a resonance to certain speakers, and then that happened. This is all happening. Questions are happening. Responses are happening. It's all happening. Awesome. They're awesome, thanks. Wow, so good. The best intro yet. That was that. Like, you know, it may have appeared that you were remembering that I was doing a stream this morning and you put the computer on and you logged in, and it may have felt like that. But this is happening. This is happening. Life is happening. Well, when I was visiting um, most speakers, really, I never really had any questions, but I'd enjoy hearing other people's questions because it kind of made things clearer in my own intellect or something. Although maybe I had questions, but I never was brave enough, or I never really was aware of my questions, or it was just an enjoyment of listening. Oh, there's talk of me going to Northern, not Northern Ireland, yeah, Northern Eastern Ireland, Northeast Ireland, no, Northwest Island, Northwest Island, or West Island. We're just arranging, trying to work out when. So it should be around February, March, we're thinking. So I'm going to post it on my website to see if there's any more interested people coming along to the talk. So we're trying to feel for the interest at the minute, and but I'll post it on there so you can see and let the organizer know that you want to come. That would help to know numbers, potential numbers. When you say this is it ain't known, right? In a way, it's everything saying this is everything. No outsider seeing that. Yeah, this is everything, saying everything, doing everything, being everything. Any knowing, anything isn't appearance. So a knowing of this being it isn't appearance appearing, the thought appearing, idea appearing. It's not true, it's just an appearance appearing. But what happens is we believe thoughts, we believe ideas to be a truth, an actuality, that they're really saying something, that they really mean something. And that's suffering. This energy that's claiming, holding on to thoughts and ideas to be a truth and a reality. So I could say this isn't it. I could say this is anything. This is a hat, but it's none of it is true. Nothing is true. It's just a flow of appearances appearing, thoughts, ideas, objects appearing. I mean, like visual objects. It's all just appearing, and none of them have intrinsic meaning. Is that the right word? This is the freedom, the fluidity of this. It's just flowing. It's moving, appearing, changing. Thoughts changing, words changing, actions happening, moving, flowing. The end of that contraction isn't removal, so you're outside of this, looking at it, knowing it, seeing it, understanding it. It's more of a collapsing in. So what's left isn't a knower of this, a seer of this. What's left is this. What's left is life happening, flowing, moving, changing. What's left is speaking and thinking and doing and stuttering and everything. Everything's left. Life is left. This is left. And it's full and it's free and it's everything. As a separate person, you want to escape this. You want to be in a place of nothing, no one. You want to be escaped. Escaped. I'm terrible at language. You want to be removed from this in a place of knowing, oh, I'm above it now. I know all this. I know non-duality. I'm separate. I'm beyond it. I'm nothingness. But it's not that. You aren't nothing. There is no one here. But there's everything here. There's everything. It's a fullness, an emptiness, but also a fullness. Maybe as part of this awakening, there has to be that nothingness. There has to be that seeing or that loss of everything. So it's seen that there isn't anyone here experiencing this. But then there also has to be that everything part. That full on everything part that the person's afraid of. So in a way, this people call it neo-Advaita non-duality, where there's no one there, there's no one there. That part's actually quite appealing to the person. Very appealing. Because it cuts off, and rightly so, everything. But that's appealing because the person doesn't want everything. It doesn't want the pain. It doesn't want to feel, doesn't want to feel that suffering of being a person. So it's perfect for the person to hide in that part of it. But this is full on. And you can't hide in there forever. Life won't allow that the pain will be obvious. The suffering will be obvious. But then suffering is allowed, suffering's okay. And it is, but this isn't about living with non-duality ideas and suffering. It's a real integration into everything. And that's what happens. That's what waking up is. Yes, it is full on. Life, full on. Beautiful. And you can't escape from it because there is just it. That you who can or can't escape isn't real. So it's just this. It can't. Oh, love you. Love you. Oh God. So loud. Why is it so loud? What do you mean contribute? Oh, you mean you have no questions to ask or something? Sometimes I feel lacking, not being able to contribute. Yeah. I don't need anything. I don't need you to have questions. Questions are nice. It's nice to explore things if you feel to explore something, but I don't need you to ask me a question. I'm open to questions. I'm open. If you have that question, if you have something you want to ask or express, then. But I would suggest looking at that lacking feeling. What do you want to offer? What's the lacking of? Offer something. Like you feel not worthy or something. Like you're not. Like you don't deserve to be here. I know there's no avoidance or wanting to feel that. And so maybe now the mind or thoughts trying to just justify things and trying to explain things, but it's a feeling of reciprocity, but you've said reciprocating. Oh, reciprocating. Okay. I think you put too many C's in it. It should be reciprocating. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Reciprocating. God. What was the question? Oh, it's a feeling of reciprocity. Yeah. I don't know. I don't do anything. I don't know. Yeah. I spelled it wrong. I thought you did. It's not me. Well, you can always donate to my account. I'm more than happy to accept donations if you're willing to give A question, so you pay instead. Awesome. I don't like the word vita. There are a few non-dual speakers, maybe 6, including you, of course. The rest is crap. Sorry, I feel something there. I can't quite put it into language yet, into words. When you say the rest is crap, I don't really feel very. I can't help it. The rest is crap. I don't resonate with that. But, you obviously have an idea of what a non-dual speaker is and how they should be, and those who aren't the way that you think they should be are crap. But I don't really resonate with that. I don't agree with that. There are many speakers that I would have not liked because I had this non-dual idea. Whereas now I really resonate with lots of speakers. There's so many speakers that I resonate with, speak about it, or not agree, but have a same way of speaking about it. But yeah, it's not really, yeah. Yeah. But hey. Anyway, I'm going to go swimming soon, so I'm going to eat breakfast and go online for a bit, and then go swimming. It's my health spa. So thank you for the comments and questions and for joining. And I'm back on Thursday at 8:30. Oh, Joshua's 6 on Thursday. I can't believe he's 6. So I could be too tired after I'm doing a party for him. His first official party, so I could be a bit busy and too tired in the evening. But I'm going to try and be here on Thursday at 8:30. So if not, I'll let you know on Facebook, my Facebook page, which is there's a link below in the box. So just check on Facebook on Thursday to make sure that I'm doing it. But I should be okay, but we'll see. So check on Facebook. All right. Bye. See you on Thursday.